Good afternoon, all of you. Right, yesterday we discussed section formulas, right? Now, today we are going to discuss about centroid. So, before going to centroid, let us discuss what is concurrent. So, before going to centroid, first let us learn about concurrent, right? Concurrent lines or concurrent, whatever it may be. See, for suppose this is a line. Please don't operate the board. Right. For suppose this is the line L1 equal to 0. And take one more line L2 equal to 0. And let us consider one more line L3 equal to 0. So here, three lines are passing through the same point. So three lines are passing through the same common point. Clear? So three or more lines passing through the same point is called concurrent lines. And this point is called concurrent point. Concurrent point. So that means concurrent lines means three or more lines passing through the same point. Right? So let us derive centroid. For suppose this is the triangle. So take some names A, B, C. A denoted as x1, y1. So B denoted as x2, y2. C denoted as x3, y3. Okay. So now consider center midpoint of the BC. Midpoint of BC. Let it be T. And similarly, midpoint of side AC. Let it be E. Midpoint of the side AB. Let it be F. If you line joining from vertex A to the opposite side of the midpoint, so like this, and similarly from vertex B and opposite midpoint of AC is, let it be E. Similarly, now line joining from vertex C to opposite midpoint of the side AB. Now, these lines are called medians. So here, three medians are there. These three medians are passes through the same point. So here, medians are concurrents. Medians are concurrents. So the point of concurrency is called centroid. Now this is called centroid. So this is the definition of the centroid of a triangle. So generally it is denoted by capital G. Already in 2D geometry, you learned centroid G can be written as x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. Similarly, y1 plus y2. So in 2D geometry, you take like this, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Right? Now this is a 3D geometry, right? So that's why here the vertex A x1, y1, z1 and vertex B x2, y2, z2, x3, y3, z3. So just you will get one more coordinate here in terms of z. So that is z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. So this is the centroid of a triangle ABC. Clear, everybody? Yeah, unmute yourself. Then please respond me. Is it clear? Clear? Right. Next, in this concept, for objective purpose, IIT mains, right? For objective purpose, see here. For suppose this is the triangle. In triangle, we have vertex A, B, C. So out of this, we maybe find out the third vertex of the triangle. Third vertex of the triangle. So if you know the vertex A is x1, y1, z1. Vertex B denoted as x2, y2, z2. And centroid G is denoted as x comma y comma z. Centroid Z denoted as x, y, z. Vertex A is denoted as x1, y1, z1. Vertex B denoted as x2, y2, z2. Now find the third vertex of C. Find the third vertex of C. That is the question. Clear? So this is for objective purpose. So actually what you are doing here, you have to consider this centroid of the triangle ABC, centroid of the triangle ABC, then find out the third vertex, right? So the normal procedure is first you have to find out centroid of actual given triangle ABC by using this formula. By using this formula, you have to find out the centroid of given triangle ABC, right? And this is also centroid, and they gave one more centroid. Both are represent same. That's why you have to equating them. Then take their corresponding elements are equal, x, y, z. Like that, you can solve this problem, right? But coming to the objective, how can you solve this? See, the shortcut way is third vertex, third vertex, third vertex of a triangle. So third vertex is here C, right? So C can be determined by 3 times of centroid, 3 times of centroid minus A minus B. You have to subtract known vertices. So they gave vertex A, they gave vertex A, vertex B, right? And the centroid is there. So for finding third vertex C, the shortcut form is 3G minus A minus B. 3G minus A minus B. That means you have to multiply centroid 3 times and take minus A minus B. So this is the shortcut for finding third vertex. Clear? Right. Now next, note down tetrahedron. Next concept is tetrahedron. Tetrahedron. So tetrahedron is nothing but a closed figure formed by the 4 planes. Okay, not all are passing in the same planes. Clear? So the best example is diamond. Diamond is looks like a tetrahedron. For suppose, see here, the diagram may be like this. So this is A, B, C, right? This whiteboard is a plane, right? Now my A, B, C are in plane. A, B, C are in plane. Now let us consider one more point, that is D. Now my D is not in the triangle ABC. Let us assume that this is on the space. like here, right? This is on this space. D is on this space. Okay, not a triangle ABC. D is on the space. Now, if you line joining, from A to D, if you line joining from A to D and B to D and C to D, now see, it looks like a diamond, right? So this is called a tetrahedron. Tetrahedron. Now frequently they are asking for IPE question, find the centroid of tetrahedron. Find the centroid of tetrahedron. Clear? So A treat as x1, y1, z1. B treat as x2, y2, z2. C treat as x3, y3, z3. Clear? Now D, let us take D is x4, y4, z4. This is the denotions of the vertices of tetrahedron. Now you should find out centroid. So centroid. Centroid of tetrahedron. Centroid of tetrahedron. So centroid of tetrahedron is denoted by G. So the formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 by 4. y1 plus y2 plus y3 plus y4 by 4. Similarly, in terms of Z, Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 plus Z4 by 4. So this is centroid of tetrahedron. Clear? Right. So note down side heading tetrahedron. Side heading tetrahedron. Let ABC is a triangle on a plane. On a plane. And D is a point. D is a point in space which is not in the plane. Which is not in the plane of triangle ABC. Then ABCD is called tetrahedron. So this is the definition. Clear, everybody? Right? So draw this diagram. So this is the diagram. ABC is on the plane, D is on the space. So line joining AD, BD, CD. Then what you form that this closed figure is called a tetrahedron. Right. Next, second point, a tetrahedron has four faces. Four faces, comma, four vertices, and six edges. Right? A tetrahedron has four faces, four vertices, and six edges. So see here. So this is a face one, right? See. So this is phase one. DBC. DBC is the phase one. This is the one plane. And ABD is the another plane, ABD. And ADC is the third plane. And below is there, no? So below side is called one more plane. So total four planes. So vertices, four vertices. Edges means this edges are six. Clear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 edges. Clear, everybody? So tetrahedron has four faces, four vertices, and 6 edges. Right. Next, third point. The centroid within brackets G, centroid denoted by G. The centroid of the tetrahedron A, B, C, D divides the line joining any vertex to the centroid of its opposite face in the ratio 3:1. So this point is important for objective purpose, not for IP. Objective purpose, this is important. Clear? What am I told? See, I will see you on diagram. So, for example, this is a tetrahedron. In this tetrahedron, we have centroid, right? For suppose I will take centroid is here. This is my centroid. This is the centroid of tetrahedron, right? Now, see, vertex A is here. Vertex A is here. What is the opposite face of vertex A? Vertex A is here. Opposite face is BDC is the opposite face. BDC is the opposite face. Clear? So this is like a triangle. Now in this triangle, we can find the centroid. So centroid is denoted by, let it be here G dash. Here G dash. Clear? Opposite vertex A is here. Their opposite face is BDC. So in this BDC, we can find the centroid G dash. Now, if you line joining from vertex A to this centroid, then this G is nothing but centroid of tetrahedron, right? This centroid of tetrahedron divides the line segment AG dash, AG dash. I will show you separately. So this is vertex A. This is the centroid of the tetrahedron. This is the centroid of the face triangle BDC. So G dash is the centroid of the triangle BDC. Now, this centroid G is the centroid of tetrahedron. This G divides the line segment AG dash at what ratio? 3:1 ratio. That is the point. Clear? For objective, this is important. Right? Similarly, B is the vertex. B is the vertex. What is the opposite face? Opposite face is ADC. Here you get one more. Here you get one more centroid G2. If you line joining from B to this, then again this centroid divides this G. Now the line segment BG2, G divides at what ratio? 3:1. Similarly in other vertex also. So this is the concept. Clear everybody? G is the actual centroid of the triangle tetrahedron and G dash is the opposite face of the centroid. For suppose if you consider A, their opposite face is BDC. Now centroid of BDC is G dash. Now if you line joining vertex A to G dash, then centroid of tetrahedron divides this line joining 3:1 ratio. Clear everybody? Is it clear? So this is important for objective purpose, right? Now move on to next point, fourth one. Now take fourth one, the centroid of the tetrahedron ABCD is G equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 by 4. y1 plus y2 plus y3 plus y4 by 4. z1 plus z2 plus z3 plus z4 by 4. Right? So in our syllabus, we have tetrahedron and a centroid of triangle ABC. Now, final conclusion, write the note point. Note the centroid of polygon having n vertices is given by G equal to summation xi by n, summation yi by n, where I equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, so n. So this is the final conclusion. So if you want to find out centroid of any polygon having n sides, then the sum of the x coordinates by vertices, number of vertices, sum of the y coordinates by number of vertices. So see here, this is a 3D geometry. In the 3D geometry, see here, this is centroid triangle ABC. In the triangle ABC, we have three sides, right? That's why we got three. Sum of the x coordinates, sum of the y coordinates, sum of the z coordinates. This is 3D. 3D, you have to add one more axis, right? So this is tetrahedron. Tetrahedron, how many vertices are there? A, B, C, D. Four vertices are there. So that's why centroid is here. Sum of the x coordinates by 4, sum of y coordinates by 4, sum of z coordinates by 4. So summation Zi by n. 3D geometry, you have to add one more. Yes, unmute yourself. Someone raising your hand. Yeah, tell me your doubt. Please unmute yourself. Ask me your doubt. Narsapur boys.
Sir, once again explain that third point, sir.
Which point, ma?
Not, sir. Not point. Not point.
Note point. This
Yes,
one.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the conclusion point. What am I said? If you want to find out any centroid of the polygon, polygon means enclosed diagrams. So this is a triangle, this is a one polygon, and this is one more polygon, enclosed diagrams, right? So whatever the polygon they gave, then if you want to centroid means you have to find out sum of the x coordinates by number of vertices. Sum of the x coordinate by number of vertices. Similarly, in terms of y and z. So that's why already I explained you, know. See, for example, this is a triangle. Centroid of triangle, what you wrote here, sum of the x coordinates by 3. 3 represents vertices, number of vertices. Here, number of vertices are A, B, C. So that's why we got 3 here. Similarly, sum of y coordinates by 3. Sum of z coordinates by 3. So one more example, tetrahedron. This is also polygon which contains 4 vertices, A, B, C, D, 4 vertices. That's why sum of x coordinates by 4, number of vertices are 4. Sum of y coordinates by number of vertices are 4. Sum of z coordinates by number of vertices are 4. Like that, any polygons of centroid you can find out by using this formula. That is the conclusion point. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear? Hello? Is it clear?
Hi, sir.
Fine, fine. So similarly, in this concept, for suppose if you want to fourth vertex of the tetrahedron, fourth vertex of the tetrahedron. If A treat as x1, y1, z1, B treat as x2, y2, z2, C treat as x3, y3, z3, and centroid is given. And centroid G treat as x, y, z. Then, now the same question here, whereas we discussed it in centroid of triangle ABC, right? In the centroid of triangle ABC, they gave vertex A, vertex B, and centroid. Now you have to find out third vertex. So what is the formula? Third vertex can be found by 3 times of centroid minus A minus B. Similarly, here also in tetrahedron, now they want fourth vertex D. So D equal to how much? So A treat as x1, y1, z1. B treat as x2, y2, z2. C treat as x3, y3, z3. And the centroid of tetrahedron treat as x, y, z. Now I want fourth vertex D. Fourth vertex D. Fourth vertex D can be represented as, so 4G minus A minus B minus C. So this is the formula. Got it? So if you want a third vertex means 3G minus A minus B. If you want fourth vertex of tetrahedron means 4G minus A minus B minus C. Clear? Note down. This is also important. For objective purpose also you can use this. Yes, unmute yourself, ask me your doubt. Someone is raised your hand, please ask me your doubt. Unmute yourself, ask me your doubt. Right. So Open your books, so page number 130. Page number 130. Exercise 5B. So first Roman, first question. So important, 2 marks. So what is the first question? Find the ratio. Find the ratio in which the XZ plane divides the line joining A of -2, 3, 4 and B of 1, 2, 3. So in previous class already we discussed this concept, right? So XZ plane, what is the line? Clearly they said the line joining AB. So take one rough diagram, line joining AB. So line joinings always treat as X1, Y1, Z1. So this is X1, Y1, Z1. And B 1, 2, 3 treat as X2, Y2, Z2. Right, no? So now consider one plane here. So this is the plane. This is the plane. Which plane? XZ plane. Now XZ plane divides the line segment at what ratio? So already in the last class we discussed, answer is in terms of missing axis. In the XZ plane, what is missing axis? Missing axis is Z axis. So answer is in terms of Z axis. Clear? So clearly you can write, remove this find term and write it. So before going that, first write the given points. So given points are, so A equal to -2, 3, 4. B equal to 1, 2, 3. Now see the question, remove the find and write down the remaining one, right? The ratio in which XZ plane the ratio in which the XZ plane divides the line joining AB is, right? So what is the formula? XZ, missing what X is? Y. So answer is in terms of Y. That is minus Y1 is to Y2. Minus Y1 is to Y2. So this is the formula. So highlight the formula. So required ratio minus y1. What is y1 value? 3 is to y2. What is y2 value? 2. That is, so this is my rough diagram. This is my rough diagram. According to my answer, what is the answer here? Minus 3 is to 2. Minus 3 is to 2 means this plane divides the line segment AB in the ratio 3 is to 2 externally. The correct diagram is actually my plane divides outside of this here. This is the correct diagram. Clear? Here represents minus or plus signs which divides either internal division or external division. So here I got minus 3 is to 2. So that means xy, xz plane divides line joining AB in the ratio 3 is to 2 externally. Got it? So that is 3 is to 2 externally. So this is our answer. Yes, unmute yourself and ask me your doubt. Someone raise your hand. Unmute yourself. Ask your doubt. Minus 3 is to 2. Yes, correct. From MLG. Correct answer. Minus 3 is to 2. Minus 3 is to 2 solution. Very good. Done. Right. So, and yeah, tell me one thing. Do you have textbooks with you? Then, if you have textbooks, then I'm going to solve directly. Okay. Someone said no, sir. Okay. Okay, fine. Write down next question number 2. Second question. This is also important for 2 marks. Note down second question. Find the coordinates of the vertex C. Find the coordinates of the vertex C of triangle ABC. If its centroid, if its centroid is the origin, if its centroid is the origin, and the vertices A comma B are 1, 1, 1 and -2, 4, 1 respectively. So this is the question. So C, find the coordinates of the vertex C. Given is a triangle ABC. That means C is nothing but the third vertex. Now you have to find out the third vertex, A, B, C. So C equal to how much? And as per given data, see here, underline this. Centroid is origin. Centroid is origin means G is given. So G equal to 0, 0, 0. Please don't operate the board. So G centroid is the origin, that is 0, 0, 0. The vertices A comma B are 1, 1 this. So take A is 1, 1, 1 and B is -2, 4, 1. So just now we discussed now third vertex of the centroid. Then what is the formula? 3G minus A minus B. Third vertex of the centroid C can be written as 3G minus A minus B. 3G minus A minus B. Clear? So write down the given vertices and solve this. So solution given vertices are so A equal to 1, 1, 1. So treat as x1, y1, z1. B equal to -2, 4, 1. Treat as x2, y2, z2. Z2. Clear? Now, centroid is given G. G equal to how much? Origin. That is 0, 0, 0. Centroid is denoted by x, y, z. So what is the third vertex formula? Third vertex. Okay, this is a 2 marks question. No need to do find out by finding the actual centroid and equating given centroid, right? That is, you get the you will get more time for solving like that. This is easy way. So third vertex C can be solved by 3G minus A minus B. So this is the formula. So if you want write as a formula means C equal to 3G. What is the G representation? X, Y, Z. 3G is there. Multiply with 3X. 3X minus A. X coordinate of A is X1 minus X coordinate of B is X2. This is the formula. Got it? By using this, you can write own formula. Well, 3x minus x1 minus x2. Similarly, in terms of y, 3y minus y1 minus y2. In terms of z, 3z minus z1 minus z2. So this is the formula. Now substitute the values here. So 3 times of what is x value? X value is 0. So 3 into 0 minus what is the x1 value? X1 is 1 minus x2 value is minus 2. So becomes plus 2. 3 into y value is 0 minus y1 value is 1 minus y2 value is 4. 3 into z value 0 minus z1 value is 1 minus z2 value is 1. So 3 into 0, 0 minus, minus 1 plus 2 going to be plus 1. 3 zeros are 0 minus 1 minus 4 minus 5. 0 minus 2. So the final conclusion is 1 minus 5 minus 2 is the third vertex. Third vertex C going to be 1 comma minus 5 comma minus 2. Yes, very good, done.
Sir, screen is not clear. Sir, screen is not clear, sir.
Screen is not clear. So someone operating the board.
Yes, sir. Someone is operating the screen, sir. Please operate you.
నేను యాక్సెస్
పీపుల్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు వీళ్ళకి తెలియదు. మీరు
అంటే ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి డౌట్ మనకి
నాకు జూమ్ వినబడుతుంది. allowing people who are not joining with the institution name.
ఓకే ఫైన్.
సో మీరు ఒకసారి మ్యూట్ లో పెట్టరా.
Yes, ma, is it clear for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Today I'm going to end this session. By Monday we will meet again. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Bye.
Good, sir.